Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons Island tour video. And if you're wondering why we didn't start out in bed talking to Luna, that is because we are not doing a random island today. We are actually typing one in that we want to visit. And this one is called St. Ashes. Now, this actually comes off of a list of some of the best places to visit. This is a pretty cool article, and I actually went ahead and put it in the description of this video, so feel free to check that out if you'd like. But we're going to go ahead and check this out. This is considered one of the best places to visit, and we're going to ignore, of course, Luna. Yes, we know Luna, but we're going to go ahead and check this out. And before we do, let's real quick go ahead and take a peek at our custom design portal here. I wonder if they used any of their own designs, so we will definitely find that out now. So if you're interested in checking this out, you will have the creator code in the bottom portion of the screen here. So you can go ahead and type that in if you see something that you like. And it looks like, yes, we have all kinds of candy or food themed items here. They have been a busy person. Oh my gosh, look at this. Also some awesome, look at this. Help, we've got a bloody trail. Ooh, I am very excited about this one. Let's take a peek real quick at the different, ooh, we've got some other pro designs, but look at these options for clothing. Oh my gosh. Can I actually save this and put it on? Oh my god, this is amazing. It's not quite Halloween time as I'm playing this, and it probably won't be as I'm posting it, but I think it would be kind of fun to have some funny stuff here, some cool stuff. I also wanted to check this out. Look at the corseted shirt. That is pretty cool too. I unfortunately did not show up wearing pants today to this island, so I will not be putting on any shirts because otherwise I would not have any pants. I'm actually wearing a Belle dress. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a lot of Disney dresses downloaded into mine because I really love Disney. Now, before we go ahead and check out that map, which I know we always do right now, let's go ahead and put on the bloody kimono. I really want to I want to wear that. I think that's pretty funny. I like the idea of going around this island in a bloody kimono. Okay, let's go ahead and check the map here for St. Ashes. So we see that we've got Candy, we've got Kame, Heath, Rangifer, I'm bad at these names, Azuki, Xavius. We've also got Sterling, Chelsea, Chai, Toby. Why did I like totally blank on the name Toby for a second? Judy, Stitches, Rhea or Rilla? I'm not sure. Marty, Atoll, and Roscoe. We all know I do not speak English very well, so don't expect much of me. All right, let's go ahead and actually, ooh, okay. Normally what I try to do is run over to the airport to check out the airport color. And it looks like, yeah, we're on our way. Okay. We're gonna get a little bit of a preview of what's going on here. This is a really interesting so far. Ooh, okay. There's one of our folks who's staying here. This just, the whole bloody thing does not seem to make sense to me with the cute little gummy bear. I'm wondering if there's something to this, like maybe, is St. Ashes a show? Who am I? I have no idea, but you have a yellow airport. So we're gonna go ahead and also, while we're here, let's pick up these presents. Let's see what's in the presents. I like seeing what people put out. Of course, I'm already in love with all the pink. I feel like maybe there's a reference I'm missing here or something, but if there is, I'm sure someone will be willing to tell me, because let's be honest, I'm not good at many things. Ooh, okay, so we've got some outfits here, or some items for a new outfit, I should say. A birthday cupcake, okay. So far, everything seems very positive about this island. I'm gonna have to figure out why I have a bloody kimono. I kind of love it though. So this is pretty cute. We've got a lot here right at the beginning. I definitely like how immediately this uses height. I never considered immediately raising my island. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and just go straight up. Might as well. And the first house here, I believe, wasn't this Candy's house? I think Candy was the first person we ran into, right? Yes. Okay. So we are going to visit Candy's house last. We try not to do things too early in the beginning, so we'll visit Candy's house last. But for now, let's go ahead and just head over here. So you may recognize this is the place I got stuck when I was actually trying to get down there. But it looks like we've got like a little flower garden here. We've got some cute guitars. Write ourselves a little song. Why not? It would just be fun. I mean, it just sounds like a bunch of chords put together, but hey, what else is music? Now, we definitely have a very Eastery theme, so I'm wondering if maybe St. Ashes was last touched during Easter time. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, a lot of our friends who like to play Animal Crossing New Horizons have given up on the game, which is, heartbreaking, but also the game is a little bit older now and the community has kind of died. So I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into some islands that maybe we no longer are really going to be able to see updated. But that's okay, because you know what? Honestly, they're still pretty fun to check out. So I love this little yum. We've got like a little cafe here. We've got our 2 shops. I love this. This is very cute. And then a little library here. Library, or is this supposed to be a post office? I think it's supposed to be a post office. I love the sleigh as if Santa is just coming on in. I do see a Halloween world over there. I wonder if maybe they're doing different like areas, like different worlds. Maybe one is Easter, one is Christmas, one's Halloween. That would be very interesting for sure. So let's go ahead and head back and see. So far I'm seeing this is our campsite. Lots of terraforming going on here. Holy crap. And I love that there's so many mushrooms. Oh, this is really cute. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and continue backwards. I love a little library. Definitely one of my favorite things they brought into the game. Adding a little bit more of the campsite here. This is really cute. And then we have that candy flooring. Holy crap, check that out. We're not going to follow it right now. I want to take a look at this first, but man, that candy flooring is something else. All right, so we've got our little fake like mock campsite here, which is pretty cute. And then if we come down here, it looks like we run into another one of the homes that is actually owned by a human here. And we're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that for now. We're going to check out this beach first. Definitely, I always say beaches are one of the most ignored places. In this case, absolutely not. This beach looks absolutely beautiful. I love this. So we've got like a little club over here. There's so much done on these beaches. Look at this. We've got like a little karaoke party. This is really cool. I guess it could be for a band, but I refuse to believe that. I want it to be for karaoke. This is really cute. I like this. Okay, so you can go ahead and take your axe. It's very fancy. This is really cute. Obviously, the person who put this together put so much time into this, and that would make sense why it ended up on a list of some of the 10 best islands to visit. I'm going to go ahead and continue up the island here just because we might as well. We're already here. We have the access. And I think with this one, what we normally do is we do not visit other houses until like the very end. But I think with this one, because we have multiple houses and this island definitely seems very packed, we should just skip right into a house and go ahead and check them out. Nothing else. Let's just check them out. So I'm not sure whose house this is supposed to be. We'll go ahead and check on the map here. But of course, we'll be brought into the main room. Usually, oh, okay. This one, let's take a look here. So this is Xavius's house. Or Xavius? I'm not entirely sure. Check this out. It is definitely supposed to look like an alley. There's something almost cyberpunk about it. I don't know why. I think it's just because cyberpunk has taken on such a depressed metro aesthetic. But I really like this. This is pretty cool. So I wonder if this is going to be different shops and stuff like that. I really like when different places use different buildings for different things. What I'm trying to say is I like using these buildings for different things. I know I've got a mall and a business center, and this is really cool. I like this idea. All right, so first thing we have is a little diner. So I always like to check out these types of places. I think it's really fun. And this one definitely gives me the feeling of being in an old diner. This is really cute. I think it's a really good use too of a very small space. Typically, these tiny rooms can really get overwhelmed quickly. I'm talking about the way I decorate them. They always get overwhelmed quickly. But this is really cool. I like this. It feels like it's definitely, themed and put together, but it's still very easy to navigate, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and head to the back here. Now, the two sides both say we're open. This one doesn't say anything. So what's this? Oh, okay. Yes. I don't know as though I would want to spend too much time out here. Woo. Of course, maybe my bloody kimono fits in here. I definitely feel like we would spend less time out here. This is a little bit more of a, I would say a little bit more of a spooky area, but I'm okay with it. I really like how this is really designed to look like, some type of alleyway when you're outside, when you're in like a larger city. This is really cool. Now, of course, we're going to go ahead and go to the left. I am wondering if all of these houses are super decorated. Some people get extra characters and then don't decorate every house. Maybe they'll do one and then just have the other ones for storage. This one definitely looks like it's gone all out. Right. Okay. So the way I would assume this is supposed to be is a homeless encampment, right? I can speak English. This definitely strikes me as like a unhoused area. Oh, wow. That almost depresses me though. But honestly, I think it really is. So here's what I'm going to say. It is really interesting to see such a happy game take on something so dark as, folks that actually are sleeping rough. That's a really interesting idea. Wow. I definitely feel like it's a good thing we checked out this island. Good inspo, but also if you're just interested in seeing different stuff. I love that. I'm a little uncomfortable, obviously, because boy, that makes me just sad. But also, we all know what it's like. Oh, okay, lots of for open signs. So I'm assuming that's supposed to like mimic things in the background. Almost it looks like, random, what's the word I'm looking for? Billboards that would be out in the city or something like that. And of course, we've got the arcade. Again, a really good use of different areas. Very put together. Not something I would definitely have thought of. I really like it. I really like how this has a real outside aesthetic. Let's go ahead and check the basement. I feel like I want this to be a sewer full of rats just because we've checked out all the other things. But, ooh, okay. It's a server room and it looks like it's for some evil billionaire, or maybe it's supposed to be a security room. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Wow, look at the dedication in here. This is really cool because they've definitely put a lot of thought into creating very specific, vibe here. I really like this. It's really well done. Which should not really be a surprise if we think about it, because it was on a list of the best ones to visit. So for sure. All right, so that's house one. This is definitely going to be a little bit of a longer island tour, but I'm definitely feeling pretty excited to see the rest of the island based on what we just saw there. All right, so we're going to go over here and follow this candy trail now. Maybe we will get to somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, okay, really good use of space in this. Every time I do one of these, I'm reminded that the truth is, just because someone else has a small island like you doesn't mean that they're not using their island better. Like, this is really cool. The actual blocks, using the blocks from the Mario, kit, but then putting lamps on them, that looks really cool. And I kind of want to go back there, but it looks like I can't. Looks like we're kind of stuck here and we've got a random well and a bone. Interesting. We've got a fossil there that looks like it's, a skull and has some bones there. Let's go ahead and go into this house though. I'm really curious how all of this will be put together. I have a feeling that maybe Candy might be the only house. Okay. And before I forget, let's check real quick. Which house are we currently in? We are in Azuki's house. Not sure if that's how you say it, but I think it might be. Now, very, very creepy vibe. Maybe this is why I am wearing a bloody kimono. This is definitely a creepy vibe, although I'm in for it. I'm into it. I like it. I'm here for it. I really want to check out that back area. I wonder if we're going to find like a dead body at some point or something. Ooh, I'm into it either way. So far, beautiful environments on this. This person really knows what they're doing. Ooh, okay, so we've got an extremely haunted kitchen. I just don't think of a kitchen as being haunted, but really cool uses of the effects. I love this. This is definitely one of those houses where it almost feels like maybe the oh gosh, how do I put this without sounding really stupid? Like the person almost had the creativity, in mind, or what they were going to do, or their plan. And then when they put it together, it just like, it almost seems like it spawned maybe another idea or something. There's so many houses here. I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not putting it into English very well. Not that I would put it into any other language very well either, because English is my native language and I barely speak it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. Those dolls are only slightly creepy. I don't know if I trust any baby doll. But especially when it almost looks like that skull stereo is floating. It's not, but it kind of has that look because of the way it's sitting on the pillow. Woo! This is a really, really cool house. I'm really wondering if there's a reference going on here that I don't get. Probably, honestly, I don't know a lot of things. I'm very bad at pop culture. But what it means to other people, like how do other people who are looking at this? It's kind of like when I reviewed the Fallout Office mod, and I was like, well, I've never actually watched The Office, but I'm gonna review the mod anyway. So I kind of want to go back and do that now since I have actually seen The Office. But yeah, I'm really curious about this because it definitely feels like there is that raccoon statue. Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable. It definitely gives me a vibe like there is something that this is being based on or is really similar to. And I'm really curious, like if it is based on something, how well it's done. The music is really well done in this too. Really cool. Really cool. So I'm excited to see what's going to be upstairs because so far this definitely feels like a normal house, so as to speak. But we're definitely getting the vibe that it's maybe abandoned or maybe only ghosts live here. Which, let's be honest, I would probably move into a house that only ghosts lived in. But really, this is really cool. I like this. Holy shit. Okay, getting those creepy vibes again. Really good use, though, of different items. It really gives you this feeling like, ooh, okay, this is like a thing. I really like it. And this really feels abandoned. All right, so down to the basement. It's amazing to me that we are already at 17 minutes and we haven't even like scraped the top of this island. This island is huge. Oh my gosh, look at that. Woo, okay. I kind of love this. I am here for this. Oh my gosh, we still have the candy floor, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, this is creepy, and I like the creepiness. So far, I am so impressed with how well this person used all this space. Like, I feel almost like there's no way in hell this person could have known, like, I'm gonna make this and this and this and this and this. I'm almost wondering, like, how do you put this together even? Is this like pre-planned? I know when I go to make my islands, nothing is pre-planned. I just kind of go until it feels right. But there's no way that this person was just kind of like having fun and go until it felt right. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, and look at this. Again, we're running into a hedge. I'm wondering where we could go, couldn't go. Really good job at shepherding us around the island. Although I have to be honest, I'm not the hugest fan of, you know, a non-open world. If something's too linear, sometimes it can be no fun. Wait a minute. Why can't we go forward? Okay, there we go. So it's definitely not giving me a vibe like I can do anything in a non-linear fashion. I have to do it the way that the artist here intends, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Not necessarily always bad. I am going to come out here real quick just because I want to see what this is. And honestly, we are going to go and check that house out, but I don't think we're going to get back here because I'm distinctly getting the feeling that a lot of the areas around here you're going to have to kind of see from afar, or you're going to have to go with however you're being shepherded around. See if I can even get back. There is so much on here, I have to say, that it's a little bit hard to traverse, but I know for sure that my island is very similar, so I have nothing bad to say about that. Ooh, okay. We've got kind of like a garden feeling, but also feels almost like, at first I was going to say garden store, but it feels like it's actually a little overgrown, which is pretty cool. All right, so we will head to the left first, as I always like to do the left first. I don't think this will actually be, or I don't know if I should have said, this will be like an actual, ooh, okay. I was gonna say house, or if it's gonna just feel outdoorsy again. Definitely feels like we're having a weird gnome summoning circle. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk today. And I don't know how much longer I would want to spend any time in there with a bunch of gnomes that are trying to summon the devil. Or something like that. All right, so in the back here, again, not a single thing in my head. I have no idea how to expect anything in here because everything has just been so random. But I really like it. Again, really cool use of space. Look at the eyeballs. Oh my god, that disturbs me. I think those are hats that are hanging on the wall. That is amazing. Wow, this person did such a good job. All right, sorry about the cut there. Had to take care of something. Now, one thing I'm really interested in is the way that this was described. Ooh, it's a little hard to parse how to get through here. Let's go here. One of the ways that this was described, actually, in the article that I was reading, was an island for those with a sweet tooth. And I have to say, St. Ashes is maybe a little creepier than I would say those with a sweet tooth might like. I'm actually thinking it's a... Oh, how would I put this? Maybe it's a little more Hansel and Gretel-y. Like, yeah, it looks really sweet on the outside until you go inside and then get eaten by a witch. I'm kind of getting some vibes here. We're gonna go ahead and check upstairs now. Let's see what we're gonna get here. I really like the use of light in this one too. Having the lights off really adds quite a bit to it. Ooh, okay, so we've got like a treasure room? Jeez, okay, and the gnomes look like they are at work. We've got them churning butter. We've got them spinning thread. I love this. And the music feels so appropriate. I love this. I do kind of wish they could make a gnome king, though. I think that would be fun. All right, so off to the basement, and I don't have a single idea what could possibly be in the basement. This has taken me for a full, like, thrown me for a full loop. No idea what to expect. Ooh, okay. Anyone else getting some, like, distinct Salem witch vibes out of this? I love that there's actually a fossil in the background. We have the scarecrows. This is really cool. I feel like I'm gonna be burnt at the stake, though, so I should be a little nervous, maybe. I love it, though. This is a really cool design. All right, definitely so much thought put into this. Again, I really want to know, like, how did this creator come up with some of this stuff? Is it a reference to anything? What am I missing? Or are they just really good at creating random spaces? I kind of love this. All right, so let's go ahead and head out this way. Let's see. This might get a little tough to navigate because I'm seeing that I really can't move around many of these spaces without it getting really tight. So let's try, and I am really trying to get over to that area, and I guess I'm just not going to be able to do it. So let's go over here to the icy looking palace. Maybe it'll be frozen inside. I don't know. It's definitely difficult to traverse the island, but I think that that's on purpose. Like I said before, it feels very linear, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is. This is really cool. I had never thought about using, isn't that the prom? The prom wall? I had never thought about using that as a combination for like an ice palace idea. That's really cool. This person definitely has a lot of like design in their brains, whether it's something that they do professionally, something that they just have fun with, who knows, but they definitely have a really good eye for like design and shit. I love this. Pretty cute. I really love too how they've stuck so well to all the different like color themes, and the music is fantastic. That does make me kind of want Christmas, though. All right, let's head toward the back. Let's see. I'm always a little unsure if I'm going to make it through an area, just because you never know. But so far, so good. We've been doing pretty good. Oh, whoa, okay. Either this is a reference to something I do not get. I'm just saying that because, let's be honest, it's happened before. Or this is the weirdest room I have ever seen. Why is Rudolph in space? What are you doing to Rudolph? That is kind of cool, though. I like that it's just like almost abstract in a way. I can't imagine how much work had to be put into doing each of these houses. And on top of that, each house has multiple rooms. I mean, we're talking about what, 5 rooms? So making sure that you do everything, that's pretty intense. This is the Zodiac collection. Of course, if you have been spending your time with Celeste, you should know all about the Zodiac stuff. And from here, we will head upstairs. And again, I'll say it, I have no idea where this is going. So anything could be upstairs, anything could be downstairs. I have no idea. All right, so more of this icy palace here. I have to say, really good use of the ice stuff. I have never been able to figure out how to use it in a way that didn't look weird. Although I will say that the Christmas snow globe there looks a little bit like it's being worshipped. Makes me worried that maybe you're trying to summon the forces of Christmas. Hopefully they are positive in here to spread holly jolly cheer. All right, so let's head down to the basement. Once again, I expect nothing. I have no idea what to expect. So let's just go in. Ooh, okay. So we've got a little bit more back to the Christmas theme. We're doing more Christmas. We've got another giant, huge skeleton there. Let's see. This is really cute, though. I like it. It reminds me of having like a park like around Christmas, but I have to say some of the other stuff, like, why are we still using the skeleton? Little creepy. Makes me wonder if there's something sinister going on here. All right, so we should be back outside in just a second here, and I'm hoping to find a way to follow that path so we can actually see everything. Now, I have a feeling I'm probably going to miss some things, so please don't take my review of this or my walkthrough or whatever we're going to call it as the gospel truth on it. Definitely go and visit it yourself if you want to make sure that you didn't miss anything. All right, let's see. Oh, we already said hello to you. So we're actually going to skip you, and that pretty much just goes out to that. So let's go up and over, and I guess down, because that's really the only way we can go. This is really cool. We've got like a little peppermint, what's it called? Peppermint, oh my God, why is my brain completely dead right now? A little peppermint trail. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so we've got a little bit of a sculpture area, maybe like a sculpture garden. That's really cute. So much pink on this. It's really funny because one of the things that I had read talked about how a lot of this was pink. And look, I'm here for it. I'm here for the pink. Peek here. Really interesting use of the ice here to create more of a, oh, can I really not get around here? I have to admit, the one thing about visiting the island is it is quite frustrating not being able to actually get around places. I have no idea where this is going to take me, and I'm a little nervous. Ah, okay, so it's over here where we were before, where the rock garden is, and we were kind of having trouble getting around here before. It's definitely not a criticism, so as to speak. It's just more of a comment as somebody coming in to check it out. You know, it is really hard to get around. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, because it definitely allows you to control what people see and when. But it has become slightly frustrating as somebody who's trying to get around to not know where the hell I am. Like I said, though, not that I'm complaining. Looks like we actually ended up behind the visitor center, which is really interesting. Or the plaza, I suppose I should say. Definitely interesting. We pretty much just ended right back here. But I feel like we've been on such a crazy adventure. I have no idea where we really came from. Okay, so this time, I don't think we're going to check in so much with our friends here who have different houses here. Let's go ahead and just kind of take a peek and see who lives. But other than that, I don't think we're going to say hello to anyone, because this is such a large island. I don't want to take up too much time saying hello. So we're going to go ahead and skip it. It's a cute little beach venue. I love this. This is very cute. I see we've got chai there. We've got a porta potty. The porta potty was like weirdly one of my favorite things that they introduced. Marty, that's right. That's your name. All right. Marty doesn't think we're a sandwich. That's fine, Marty. I don't think you're a sandwich either. So if you remember when we were looking at the map, it looked like all of our villagers kind of live in one area. So I'm not too surprised that we've happened upon the little villager area here, but I do see that there's, you know, some welcome mats, and we've got a little bit of specialization in different spots, but not too much either. Definitely feels like the island is more cohesive for the person who built it necessarily than the people who live here, which I'm fine with. Honestly, they should just be happy they have a place to live. I love the random switch light. All right, let's go to this side. Ah, I see. Okay, so this connects, sort of. This connects to where we were before. We didn't come this way, but that is the arch that we were looking at before. And yes, okay. There's a lot to see here, a lot to check out. So forgive me if we end up going a little bit off, but I definitely get the feeling that visiting here is going to be a little bit harder to find things. Look at that, the giant peach and the giant pineapple. That's pretty cute. All right, so let's come up here. And this definitely gives you a fair vibe. We weren't able to get around here before. We really got stuck in there. And I'm actually noticing that we're kind of going to get stuck again. I think maybe we're supposed to go through the center here. And then once we're through the center, we can get through. Okay, that sure looks like what we're supposed to do. Sometimes it's hard to know because honestly, each of us builds our islands so differently. This one definitely, though, does a very, very good job of keeping you on a path, which can be frustrating, but it definitely keeps you on a path and keeps you checking out specific areas. So let's run up because we haven't been up yet. So we've got a volleyball, which I love the idea that all the dogs are hanging out with the volleyball. We have our museum up here. And, ooh, okay. So we've got houses in the distance. This is really cute. Look at this. Houses in the distance that are kind of just, you know, a little neighborhood that we can see. Even the trees are the right sizes. That's pretty cool. And of course, this one is extra creepy because we've got lots and lots of grave sites. I kind of like it, though. I'm all about creepy. All right, let's check it out. Ooh, harvesty theme. We've got a little bit of harvest. We've got a little bit of Halloween. Definitely a very interesting house. This, I feel like my bloody kimono definitely fits in. All right, let's go ahead and head off to the left. Peek around. I'm just waiting to see this kimono laying somewhere. All right. Ooh, a prison. Oh, what the hell? Wow, that's intense. I kind of love it, though. Check that out. We've even got a dog. Is that the dog who's watching our prisoners? This is fantastic. Once again, the thought put into this, really cool. These different houses are pretty freaking cool. All right, let's check out the back room. Oh, okay, so prison continues, except I know this is supposed to be more of like a, you can tell it's almost supposed to be like a arcane magic room, maybe? I know it's gotta be. There's a well, there's two like magician looking robes. Wow, this is really cool. The creativity of this house is just blowing me away. It's so funny because the description does not fit the whole, this is a great island for those who love sweets. I'm sorry, but fuck that description. There is so much more to this island, and I kind of feel like it's a disservice to only write that in the write-up about this island. Especially because this is crazy. Look at this. There is a full-on prison in here, which is amazing. This is so weird. I love it. Also, you probably can't hear it, but my dog is snoring so fucking loud right now. All right, let's go ahead and head upstairs now. I will say the darkness is a little difficult when you're trying to move around, just because it's making me bump into a lot of things, and it kind of makes me laugh. All right, so yet another little area. We've got the big old fire here. This is really interesting. I like this. A lot of repurposing of different items like the pumpkins by turning them backwards. You can use them more as the vegetable, or I don't know, are they technically a vegetable? I think they are. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and go downstairs and see what the last room in here has to hold. Ooh, okay. More graveyard. I feel like I fit in here with the bloody kimono, but we are definitely going to be getting out. All right, so I'm going to wonder if maybe the crypt keeper / local police sheriff lives here. I have no idea. Nothing in this house necessarily seems to give away exactly what its purpose is. In terms of, is it evil? Is it malevolent? Or is this person actually supposed to be nice? Let's take a peek here, see where we are. Man, it's amazing how little, when you look on there, the terraforming looks, but it's quite a bit done. I will say that I'm at the point, though, where I am a little bit frustrated with the, one path that is pretty much broken out for you. It makes it hard to visit the different places because you definitely feel constricted, I think is the way to put it. It's really cool, though, that there's so much work put into this. I definitely appreciate it, but I do kind of wish there was a little bit more random sometimes, just so I could, get around a little easier. Ooh, I don't know if I like balloons all by themselves. All it makes me think of is we all float down here. All right, like a little calming area. Ooh, I like that. Feels like a little calming zen area on our beach here. I could use a calming zen area. Ooh. Right, so we've got some more random porta potties, and we've also got some vending machines. And we're back at the houses, which means I must have missed quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna have to pull out the map. Now this is where I'm gonna fully admit I am a little frustrated because I can't really just hop to another area real quickly. It's very controlled, and I definitely have to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Well, interestingly enough, it took me here, and that's fine. I would like to get over to that person. Is there a way to talk to them? Here we go. All right, came. The plague killed everyone. Well, I don't believe that because you're here and so are the villagers. So not everyone died. Sorry to burst your bubble. All right. Ooh, we got another person here. Your body will be mine. I mean, cool. I'm fine with that. I'm already wearing a bloody kimono. Like, come on. Right, so another little area. We've got some cute little fountains in here. Very, very cute style. I'm a big fan of blending things that are kind of adorable with things that are a little dark. Definitely more something I would be into. Wait a minute, have we talked to you yet? Haith, we're prisoners of our sins. I agree. For sure. Right. Remind me never to have dinner with any of these people. So I will admit that I'm a little at a loss for how to get to the other houses, because I know we haven't been to all of them yet, but I'm kind of wondering how in the heck we're supposed to get to them. The problem with the pathing not showing up when it's custom with Animal Crossing New Horizons is that it really limits you in what you are able to kind of do and what you're able to visit. I think we're missing one house. Honestly, though, I can't seem to figure out which one we would be missing. Okay. This is what I'm going to say. If you want to see and you want to make sure that I have visited all the houses, I'm not going to go back and count because I know myself. you can go ahead and download it for yourself. Not download it. You can go ahead and find it for yourself, because right now I really want to get to candies, and I know these can only go so long before people lose all of their interest. So let's go ahead and visit Candy's house real quick. This one I have a feeling is really going to be good. It is very, very kind of, you know, horror movie aesthetic. Holy shit, look at this. Wow, okay. Look, I love pink. That's all I have to say. You thought that was going to be followed up with a but? You were wrong. I definitely like the whole dark secrets thing, and it makes me feel like I want to discover some dark secrets about this island. Okay, so we've got like a little playroom here. This is very cute. Again, lots of the different decorations for the different types of holidays, but this is really cute. Having the little, like oh god, what the hell are they called? Ghosts and stuff in the background is really cute. I like that. Right, so let's head off to the back and see what we've got here. All right, so back here we have kind of a, well, I was gonna say it's more of like a office or maybe a creativity room, like a little, I don't know, like a little sewing room, but there is a bunk bed there, and I'm almost wondering, is that also a guest room maybe? I don't know. Let's go ahead and check. Over to our right. I definitely get the feeling that I am going to be eaten by whatever lives here. Nobody should trust themselves on this island. I have a feeling you should watch your back. Well, anytime there's a damn doll, yes, you should watch your back. All right, let's take a peek here. I hate baby dolls so much. All right, so really, really love the pink. I love the use of the pink. It's definitely intense. But again, this feels like it is just hiding something ridiculous. I'm nervous to go in this basement. And I think you all should be too. Let's head upstairs first, before we head into what I'm assuming is going to be a murder basement. There's just something too cute and pink about this for it not to be all murder. Ooh, look at this. Okay, very sweet room. Oh, we've got so many villager photos in the back. We've got, oh, we've actually got like a little kitchenette in here. Sweet, okay. I mean, I could live with this if it was, you know, like my studio apartment. All right. Now it's time. Let's go visit the basement where I'm pretty sure souls of all the murdered folks who have visited this island before probably reside. No! It is a relatively normal basement. In fact, it looks like a damn spa. The fact that there is no murder happening in this basement, I don't know if I'm disappointed or if I'm impressed. Because boy, did I think there was going to be a murder down here. This is really, really nicely decorated. This island is so complex. It is so full of little things. I love this. And I'm really, really, really curious if this is based on something that I just don't know about. Oh boy. I don't know. When I come out of here, am I going to be murdered? I'm just imagining coming out and there's a knife wielding maniac chasing me. All right, so here's what I'll say. I know we probably missed some things because this island is intense. This was been candy. Sweets make great poison. See, I knew it. There's probably things we missed on this island, but it is a little bit harder to traverse than I would have imagined, but it is definitely a gorgeous island. And highly, highly suggest if you're interested in checking it out, to go ahead and check it out for yourself. So real quick, I'm going to pull up the map and put that dream address up on the screen. Go ahead and check it out if you would like. And then in the meantime, it is time for us to return to the sweet slumber of, I'm going to go with life right now, because I don't know if I want to stay here much longer, because I have a feeling we are going to be murdered. So let's go ahead and wake up back at our house, because remember, if you die in a dream, you die in real life, or at least I heard that when I was in elementary school. I will see you guys on the next